Grand Prix, take two. Not my fault that first time round, but it's a Constantina effect. And again, Button, the guy who caused everything at the start of the first restart, has basically took Raikkonen out, but we got away with that down there. And it's a sort of cleaner start to the race. Oh, and Button's off again. It's all kicking off already, and it's not even the end of the first lap. Could see a safety car here. I could definitely see. Safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car. And we get the safety car, a virtual safety car. So I've got to now basically try and cut that bit off. But I mean, after what? Half a corner. And I didn't even make it to half a corner. I was only reacting to the instant up front to avoid that crash with Button at the start. I don't know what was going on up ahead on that first start, but it caused a massive pile-up up ahead. I just locked up to avoid it. Went to the back of Pascal Wehrlein. Oh. Go racing. Trying to get past Pascal Wehrlein around the outside. Spoon would have been interesting. And we're back to racing now. Oh, I was way too early into that corner. Dive bomb. Oh, Bottas has made contact with me. Trying to make a move. That wasn't there. What a numpty. That was clear, and Bottas decided to try and make a move down the inside. So, what is going on up ahead? The Ferrari is... I don't know what's going on. This race has been absolutely bananas. Button is on steroids right now. He's tagged the Ferrari again. Is this supposed to happen in real life, guys? I don't know, but Button is very aggressive in this race. I know he's very close to the Japanese fans, but that's... I don't know what's going on, so I've got to be very careful trying to stay with Jenson Button. Absolutely manic. We're now on the back of Felipe Massa. We're ahead of Sainz, which is definitely what I want. Obviously, you guys know Sainz is my rival in the career mode. We've got to get a nice bit of slipstream then from Massa. Right, Ryan. Let's see. I don't know who's leading that, but he's absolutely gone for it. Everyone's checking up. We're going to go through a shed load of cars, all checking up, and I've accidentally just went into the back of Jenson there. Oh God. Nope, screw you. Just brake. Jenson Button braked well too early for the corner. Just didn't react to it. That would have been probably the best overtake I've done in the career mode. Oh well, down to 10th again. We're still in our expected position. I don't know why, but I think my high downforce set that I'm running is actually helping me with the damaged end plate, so that's quite weird. But it's alright guys, we're all good. I thought it was fine. Just the tyres are going off a bit. Oh, actually no, I take that back, they're not going off. So here comes Gutierrez then down the front straight. Oh, that's terrible now. The lack of downforce is happening now, boys. It's got like a delay to it, like it just doesn't want to. It turns perfectly, and then after about a lap, it's just terrible. But as long as we stay with this pack, we should be fine. Because Rosberg is holding up Alonso and Sainz, and I think that's my battle for this race, I feel. As long as I can stay within a second of Sainz, then I should be alright. So we've got a battle going on side by side through 130 yards. That's not going to work. And we're just going to pass a load of people. Rosberg and Sainz, and we're right on the back of Fernando Alonso now. And we've got DRS as well, so that's quite good. And this should be an easy move on Alonso as well. And we're now up to 7th, so definitely good there. 3 positions gained, but thanks to them going side by side through 130R, I just took the initiative and went for it. Even though my car feels like a piece of dog right now. Let's check the tyre wear. 39% on the front rights. It's not too bad. Right guys, in the chat, I want to get a hashtag of park the bus. Because we're going to be parking the bus right now. Because I've got Alonso behind me, and then we've got Gutierrez and the rest. There's about 6 cars behind myself, so we are going to be parking this bus. Oh, we lock up. I'll take the escape road. Well, sort of the escape road. Alonso's got me though. Not giving me much room though. We're 3 abreast as Gutierrez has gone down the inside of us. This is going to be scary going into 1. Oh, and Sainz as well, just popped out. Oh my, oh. Sainz is just taking out Gutierrez. Alonso's basically taking out my teammate. And Gutierrez. I don't know what the hell's going on right now. Finally get past Esteban. And I'm going to be pitting this lap, I think, because we've apparently been told to come in, which I think is the perfect thing to do, and start our 2-stop strategy of going on to the hard tyre. We've got a shed load of cars behind as well. So we go into the hairpin once again. I think someone pitted as well. I don't vaguely remember if Rosberg pitted or not. He was in this battle with us in the train. Get a good exit there. We've got Rosberg there in 10th, so we are actually in position. I thought Rosberg pitted, but he hasn't, so Gutierrez, I hope, doesn't make this side by side, because it just helps Rosberg out. So we're going to be going into the pits then, as Alonso's joining us, and so is Gutierrez. Where's the pit board? And there we go. Had to make sure we actually got in there. And we're going to lose out to Gutierrez, I know that, with the change of front wing, but I'm not really bothered about that. So we're off again. So we're down in 9th. Hamilton's down in 20th place. Hamilton's slowing down. He's got an issue, so as he passes us. And there's Romain Grosjean. So we're down in 20th. And we've got a perfectly brand spanking new car, so definitely what we want. Hopefully these hards will be nice to me, like they sort of weren't in the last race at Malaysia, so let's hope and pray. But most importantly, we're ahead of our main rival in the championship, Grosjean, so obviously we're not going to get any points at the minute for both of us, but it's just important that we get ahead of Romain. So I'm thinking as well, if the guys on the mediums stay out till lap 10, then I may jump onto the mediums instead of the hards again. So it will be important to see when they pit. Unless someone in the chat knows that the tyres can last 10 laps, then the mediums are a possibility of it. Oh, we haven't got any mediums, okay. Oh yeah, because we went with the aggressive strategy, bollocks. So we're stuck with the hards then. So come down the straight again. So Hamilton's having a shocker as he's gone into the pits, maybe to retire.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.8 seconds.
So Hamilton's basically not getting any points today, which won't help him in his championship. As we're going to be closing in now on Kevin Magnussen in that Renault, in the banana car. Just getting a bit of oversteer. But we're putting away from Grosjean, which is definitely what I want. The gap's 2.6 seconds at the minute. And you can just see there Esteban Gutierrez as well, so we've actually caught up quite quickly to Gutierrez, considering he was behind us in the pit stop and we had a few seconds on him with the front wing change we made. As Sainz has finally come into the pit lane. So we've actually caught up massively to one of our rivals in this race. Hamilton, the big loser, I've got to say, out of this one, as we've got the Renaults and Gutierrez side by side through 130 yards. I've locked up a little bit, but made the corner, thankfully. And we've got DRS, amazingly, as we've got ahead of the Force India. And who have we got now? We've got NASA ahead of us on a set of the medium tyres, so he's going to be, that's going to be interesting what strategy he's going with. So we're right on the back of him. Try and make a move around the outside of the Brazilian, but it just doesn't work, and we've got to take the inside as he left the door open, and we get the move done, and we're up to 16th. So definitely what we want, and we can just see Sainz as well, so we're not far away from our teammate, who I believe will be on the hards, I think. or could be another set of the mediums. I'm not too sure what tyres he's on, but we're going to be right on the back then of Magnussen and Jody and Palmer as well. As Gutierrez is starting to pull away from us a little bit, but nothing that much. But Grosjean's still not catching us, which is definitely what we've got. Some yellow flags as well, as Bottas is out the race, so something's happened to Valtteri, so I don't know what happened to him, but everyone's setting a shed load of laps as Ricciardo sets the fastest lap of the race. I'm going to get a lovely bit of slipstream. This is not going to go well. Just brake a bit early down the inside as the two runners went side by side, and we move up to 14th. So next up we have Gutierrez in that Haas, as we've got a couple people in the pit lane, so we're going to move up to 12th. And we do that nicely. So we're nearly back in the points, boys, after that broken front wing issue. And we're catching up, I think, to Sainz, but not too much. So I think some people will be doing one extra stop than us, I think, in this one. So we're right in the back of Esteban now. We're struggling through this part of the lap, I've got to say. This first sector, the AI aren't really good at. And we've actually gone purple in the first sector, which just shows how quick we are in this first sector, as we've lost the back end there. Come into the hairpin, right in the back then of the Mexican. If he is Mexican, I think he is Mexican, I know that. Sydney. Into the slipstream then of the Haas, coming into Spoon. It's getting a bit of dirty air. Right in the back now. Got plenty of fuel as well, I've got to say. So these extra 2 laps of fuel is helping us. We're going to maybe go for a move. We're quicker than the Haas in a straight line. We're making it side by side through 130R, and Gutierrez has to check up, and we get the move done. And that's how you properly take an overtake at 130R and not hop all the way around side by side, because it's just too dangerous to make a move. We've got someone in the pit lane who's just coming out. I don't know who it is, but we're up to it's Massa, who's just pitted, and he's just going too slowly, and he's on the racing line and just basically taps us there. So thanks, Massa, for going way too slow for that corner, my friend. Now the hard work begins again. Obviously it's not too serious as it was first time round. For every wing I lose, I will donate £1. That was just... ugh. Let's get the bottles, guys. Bottle emojis in the chat, guys. Come on. I want to see it. Oh, what is the AI doing, like, at some corners? They just brake really early, then just full power, and then just brake again. It's so weird. Down the inside we go. Gutierrez again. Just gotta lift it this time, just to be safe. So I'm thinking Massa's going to probably go to lap 20, I think, on those mediums. And Massa's being held up by someone. I don't know who that is, but... to help us get back in the points. The Sainz is going under the tunnel, so we're not far off him, I say, still. There's actually a Manor holding up Massa, so this is definitely what I want. And even with a damaged wing, we're still pulling away from Gutierrez, so that's definitely what we need right now. So the damage isn't too serious. I may not pit. I may not take a new wing change, I feel. If the damage isn't too serious in terms of downforce levels, then I think I might just stay out. Well, not stay out, but... being very cautious now. As Massa's finally got past Verline. We are actually fighting for, actually, in terms of a position, so... Gonna get our moves on. So, I mean, we're only, what, 8 temps off, so it's not too bad in terms of pace. Just being a bit cautious now, just to see what the levels are like in terms of the grip, but seems fine. Trying to get the speed back up, but we are slowly gaining on Sainz just a little bit. I need to beat Sainz really to get back in the purple in our rival battle, as I want to be the #1 driver at Toro Rosso, hopefully. But if a safety car comes out, then that'll just be fantastic, just to help me. Because everyone will be slowed down and stuff and go on a fresh set of tyres. And Massa's going to be going side by side with someone, I feel, going into 130R. That is the case. They are side by side. You know, guys know what's going to happen there. Oh, we've gone very wide into 130R. Bloody hell. Hour of masterclass right there, boys.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the hards.
And same again, same time, which is interesting. Just feels so good in the first sector, this car. Just feel we've got the confidence, but everywhere else we've just not got the confidence. It's just weird. Like 1/3 of the lap we're good in, and then the rest of it we're just terrible. It's really bizarre.
Some information on Hamilton. They're speeding up again, so I expect they've fixed whatever the problem was.
Let's get back on the power again, out of spoon. And Gutierrez is not really catching us, so the pace is if we've got the same pace as the Haas with a bit of a damaged front right end plate missing, then that's pretty good, I've got to say. Just saying, if we can get these tyres to go all the way to lap 20, possibly a chance of the soft tyre, maybe. Got a yellow flag in the first sector. We'll have to wait and see. We are putting away from him now. Esteban. It's been Now can see Pascal Wehrlein in our mirrors for the first time, this close. So if we can get these tyres, what's the time? I mean the 41%, so we... Actually no, I don't think we will. If the safety car is appearing anytime soon, then definitely super soft tyres is the way to go. But we're not there just yet. But we're now into the slipstream of... oh, I had to check that. Didn't mean to check up. No one's pitting yet though. We've got DRS on Pascal Wehrlein. Then we're going to get the move done though. Got the pit window open. So we should be fine on tyre wear on the hards if we pit this lap, so that's definitely very good. But the AI are struggling on their tyres because I'm in the same boat as them in terms of grip levels, but we're quicker than them. We're going to try and get past Wehrlein, but not the most ideal place in the world to do that, so my bad. Avoided a wreck there, but just shows you how much grip we've got compared to the pack. So they must have been going aggressive on their tyre wear over me, so that's why I was considering the soft tyre, but I just don't think it's the right tyre to be on. So we could have gone on the mediums, I feel. On a fresh set of mediums, we would have definitely got the jump on Pascal Wehrlein, for example. Get into the slipstream again of the young'un. Well, I wouldn't say young'un no more. Pascal Wehrlein braking early again for the corner. Okay, I'm calling the pits now, I'm going in. I nearly just took out the wall there, so it was time to pit. Nearly held up the Force India there, which would have been a bit funny. So there we go, off we popped. We're out of the Renaults, which is important. Who's this then? Is this Hamilton going through? It's Grosjean, so Grosjean's jumped me, so that's annoying. Right, so we've got 11 laps to really push this car now. Obviously, guys in front struggling with tyre wear, as you saw in the first sector. What? Oh crap, it's putting on the soft tyre. Oh, bollocks. Forgot to change it. Oh well. We're going to go for it anyway, boys. We're going to go for it. YOLO it. I'm taking a gamble. Oh, Hamilton. Oh no, Hamilton didn't retire though, did he? His boss actually retired. Just have to absolutely go for it. Yep. Let's put in the chat, guys. Ryan screwed up. I screwed up massively on that. Onto the hards, but. Hey, we did look at Malaysia, for example. Look how good we did there. We did very well to get the hards to the end. It's got to stay in clear air, I feel, and not to go on the curbs and stuff. just round the outside of Hulkenberg on the softs, and we are back up to 14th. So definitely what we want. Just need to absolutely floor it now. Just pump in some sweaty times and just pray that I'm not burning the tyres that much.
The car ahead of you has just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
And look who it is, it's Gutierrez and Pascal Wehrlein. Right, let's do it guys, rich mix. How's the tyres looking? 11%. Sainz is in the pits.
Carlos has come into the pits. Carlos is in the pits now.
I mean, we pitted with 51% tyre wear. I wouldn't want to say that, guys, on lap 6, 7, so we could potentially get them somewhere near to the end. Just got to reduce the tyre wear on the rears just to save a bit of traction. But we're past rear Haryanto, who's pitted. And Rosberg's in front of us now. Oh, dirty air from both him and Gutierrez there, not helping one little bit. But this has been a bit of a bad strategy call by myself, I'm not going to lie. But down the inside we go with Rosberg, and we are up to 12th. Vettel sets the fastest lap. So we're only 3 tenths off. I know he's on a different tyre to me, but I'll take it. I'll take that. I've just literally got to pump out sweaty times and just try and get a gap. Pit stop gap if I can to someone, which I think is Rosberg in this occasion, but we're going to go round the outside of Gutierrez into 130. Oh, this is going to be scary. Oh, we just get away with it there. Ooh. Bit of oversteer there, but we're through. 37.7. We are on the charge right now. As long as I can try and get a gap. My main rival in this race is Grosjean in terms of the championship, but we're past Wehrlein and we're in the points. Definitely what we need. Just need to check the tyre wear now. Oh god. I've just seen the tyre wear. Jesus Christ. Just got to get away with them now. Once the tyres are still in optimal range in terms of their best level of grip, I might as well just go for it, floor it. Right now as Vettel sets the fastest lap. Tank stapper there. Don't worry guys, next time will be later today at 5:30 for the next episode of Career Mode, which will be at USA COTA, so if you want to see that, then it's at 5:30 UK time. I'll be setting up a stream ready for you guys to have a look and have a... I think it's 5:30, wait hold on, it's Tuesday isn't it? Never mind guys, it'll be later on. I'm thinking of tomorrow that I'm planning to stream again, so ignore what I said. There will be a stream later tonight, so it won't be at 5:30. That's tomorrow that I'll be streaming. Thanks, Lapper there. But we're hunting down Perez now.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.1 seconds.
As long as I don't lock up, that will help me a bit in terms of wear on the fronts. But I'm surprised Rosberg's down in 11th and Hamilton, so it's an absolutely shocker of a weekend for Mercedes. I've got to say, absolutely shocking. But I don't know why. I've got the suspicion we could get to the end on these tyres quite comfortably. I don't know. It won't be as that bad as it was last race, because we're coming up to 6 laps to go. Actually, I do take that back. This could be close in tyre wear. We'll see.
Our gap to first place is 44.9 seconds.
As long as we keep setting 37s and 38s, then should be fine. But it is getting a bit cloudier, I've noticed, so just a little bit. So the temperature will drop and it will help the tyres a little bit. Putting away from Rosberg though. Just little teeny weeny bits.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
5 laps of fuel. So we're just on the cusp of running out, so definitely not what I want. Seeing where Rosberg is, just keeping an eye on him. Oh, just taking that very aggressive there.
Pit window is open. The pit window is open.
Losing a bit of time to Rosberg. Well, there's a big cut there. Still kept at least 2 wheels on the track though, so according to the FIA, it's fine. According to that. Just look at the grip, the confidence we've got even with half-worn tyres over Perez. That's just a surprise to me. We're right on the back of the Mexican now. And look, we gained time on Rosberg as well. He's got the confidence. Into the slipstream of Perez we go. Gonna try and do a late move on Perez if we can, but does well to defend. Try and do the slingshot. Good grip there. Get the DRS. Down the inside we go, and we are up to 9th. So we get the move done quite easily actually, which is quite a surprise considering Perez has got a Mercedes power unit behind him. Now I've got an old Ferrari engine. So I don't think we're going to catch up to the next man, which is Massa and Sainz. So I think we're going to lose the battle between me and Sainz today, which is a bit disappointing, but oh well. got to hopefully get to the end. Game keeps telling me about the tyre situation, but I'm not bothered about that. Oh god, don't know what I was doing there. My wheel's gone a bit funny. Don't know what my wheel's doing. What is my wheel doing? Stop it wheel. Calibrate.
Conditions should remain dry. We will keep you informed of any changes to the weather.
Great. My wheel decided to not turn. It turned a little. It twitched for some strange reason. And it doesn't matter because we're going to pass Rosberg again. And normal service has been resumed for the time being. As Rosberg's going to absolutely do me now.
Front is 11.3 seconds.
Come here, Rosberg. So the wheel twitches, which pushes me wide onto the grass, and then it just doesn't want to turn for the next corner. All the glory things of my Fanatec wheel. And I had no force feedback for about half a second as well through spoon. And then it just magically came back, so I'm kind of concerned for my wheel right now. But I've got to say, I think we're going to be fine on tyres. Not as serious as last race was, but as long as I can keep up with Rosberg, we should be fine. Stay in his slipstream, because Perez is falling back. If we could just stay within a second of Rosberg, that would just be brilliant, but I don't think that's going to happen. As Rosberg is nearly a second ahead of us. And we haven't got DRS, unfortunately. 2 to go. And it's not as serious as it was in Kuala Lumpur. We could have stayed out on the softs in the first stint, and if we didn't have the damage on the front wing, we could have definitely done this strategy comfortably. But paying lap 6 wasn't the best idea. Could have stayed out a bit longer on the hards as well, and this strategy would have worked an absolute treat. So anyone doing league races, I suggest doing the strategy I'm doing, but don't pit on lap 6 and extend the hard stint. But all I've got to do now is defend from Perez, and we will get a point, and I'll definitely take a point. And Raikkonen's got issues, so don't think that's going to affect us right now, but the whole goal now is to hold off Perez. Look at the front right percentage on tyre wear. But they're all going to be in the same boat as me, hopefully, just not as bad as mine. I've just got to defend from Perez on the main straight, and I should be fine, with us being quite good in the first sector, so we've got to hope and pray. It's 0.8 of a second. This is not what I want. We've got the exclamation mark telling me that you should be pitting, Ryan. We'll go up to Rich. Time to defend. Here comes Perez. Here he comes, the Mexican. He's got to defend from him now for this last lap. Parking the bus mode is now engaged. Can we hold off Perez and score a point? It will help me a lot in terms of, because I will be in the purple once again if I stay in this position. If we don't, we're going to be outside. Well, we're already outside the purple anyway, I think.
Okay, gap ahead is 3.4 seconds.
Thanks, Lapper. Here he comes. as Ricciardo wins the Japanese Grand Prix. Good result for Red Bull. So we'll have to hold on now, hopefully, and pray. Oh god, fuel's going to be the annoying factor in this. I'm going to have to defend on the inside here into 130R and hope. Oh, we've run out of fuel. Oh no. We've run out of fuel and we've got a puncher as well. Oh no. Oh no, it's a shame. It went, guys. We have got a puncher right at the end of the race. I might not even get 11th here. I may finish low as 13th. We're going to be basically finishing where we're starting. Damn it.
Sorry about that. I guess it can't all go to plan. Bring her in. We'll go over.
And it was the left side as well, which was fine all race. Oh.
A great win then for the Red Bull team today. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else, and that's exactly what they had today.
And as the adrenaline dies down after another eventful Grand Prix, here come the top three, out onto the podium.
What can I say? What can I say, guys? What can I say? Just thought I'd put that in the chat. But I can't believe that. The fuel thing I kind of regretted going into Rich, but it was just the slipstream from Perez. But the left tyre blows up, but the right side had the most percentage.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a good result for Sebastian Vettel, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
I think I'll go for Esteban Gutierrez. He showed his innate speed, and it was really one of his best drives of the season.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
Well, guys, that is the end of an absolutely chaotic race there from us. We had a restart of the race after what happened at the start. I won't mention about that again. But Ricciardo wins this one by only 0.2 of a second ahead of Vettel. Verstappen was in third with Raikkonen fourth. Jensen, Button and Alonso, impressive for McLaren today, in fifth and sixth, with Sainz in seventh, Massa eighth, Rosberg ninth and Perez completing the top 10. As us, we dropped down the order and basically finished where we started, so definitely not what we want. Hamilton the big loser in 15th, and Bottas was the only man to retire from the race. But that puncher, oh, it's annoying. But we have to take it on the chin. We're still 7th in the championship, which is definitely important. No positions have changed, apart from Sainz moving ahead of Bottas up to 9th, as Grosjean was outside the points as well, so it doesn't really affect us as much. Ricciardo's moved up to 3rd, and I think now Sebastian Vettel has got this championship wrapped up. He's now 86 points ahead of Nico Rosberg, who had a shocker of a race there. In the Constructors, nothing's really changed in the top 5, apart from McLaren have jumped at Haas now, with their 5th and 6th place, with them on 98 points, with a 10-point cushion over Haas on there. So, that's it, guys. And I just want to quickly shout out Bernardo for the subscription. Thank you very much. On there. Jay, if you saw the start of this stream, you'll know what happened. But hype, guys. We're in the 1k resource points, so definitely what we want. And I think Sainz has pipped me here in the back. Oh, no, we're ahead of him, actually. Wow, okay, that's interesting. We smashed Sainz on everything, and we're going to beat him in the rivalry, even though he beat me in position. So I'll take that on the chin. But this is going to be a bit annoying, seeing this. So we'll just skip that. So I'm going to end the episode off there, guys. Thank you very much for watching this, and I'll be back later today for the next episode of our career mode, which, of course, is going to be at COTA, the Circuit of the Americas, a track that I've not even driven yet. So this is going to be interesting to drive that track on there. Make sure, guys, to like and subscribe if you're new around here for daily F1 content, as we're going to be having the career mode later tonight. Then tomorrow will be the next episode in the career mode, which will be at Mexico, and the co-op career mode is back after a few days away. We're back for Russia, and that should be quite a fun one for you guys to see. Until then, guys, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you later on tonight. So make sure to follow me on Twitter to be informed of when I'll be streaming next, or keep an eye on your sub boxes around about 6 PM onwards. Keep an eye on your sub boxes on there. Until then, have a great evening, afternoon, or morning wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you guys later on today for the next episode of Career Mode. Until then, have a good day, guys. See you later.